Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 4 battle of the UPBA. We're going up against my buddy Jayvee and his Atlanta Victinis, and his quite frankly broken team. He has a Dragonite, Clefable, like Toxtricity, Cinderace is just a big problem for my team in general. He has Crook, and then Politoed is like the hardest thing for me to break in the world. I don't know why, it just kind of beats my team. Yeah, let's get straight into this. Move my calcs over because my calcs are on the wrong screen. He brings roughly what I expected. I think I thought maybe he brings the Klefki over the Clefable, but yeah, he brings like pretty much all the threats. Azelf is a problem for my team. I kind of want to lead off with my Choice Band Entei. Just gonna check my mic's recording. I turned my mic off for the last game just because we had friends around. I actually scheduled for the wrong time because of daylight saving, so my friend was still around when I battled. So my APA Academy game is actually, would it be up? Actually, I think it's the same week. I think it's probably up tomorrow. It's going to be post-com. Spoilers. Yeah, I think this is a solid lead. The only issue I realistically got is Crook. I think he probably leads off with like Cinderace or something, because it seems kind of likely that Galvantula will be my lead. But we don't actually have webs on it. We have choice specs. The Shed Shell on our Hatterene is for a potential Whirlpool Perish Song Politoed. We certainly don't want to be trapped in against that. So yeah, we got the Shed Shell just to kind of have a check to that set and not lose them on every time that it comes in. If it's just specs, the Hatterene is kind of like a sack. Leads off with the Cinderace, kind of to be expected. I don't think this can do all too much to me. I'd love to get damage off on this. Would really love to get damage off. I'm just gonna click Extreme Speed. Yeah, I'm just going to click Extreme Speed. If he clicks U-turn, he has to take a big chunk of damage. And it goes into the Politoed. Is it Water Absorb? It is Water Absorb, so I think this is probably going to be a Whirlpool set. It's certainly not physically defensive. That much I can tell you. And yeah, I'm going to go straight into my Hatterene. So my dedicated switch into this. And kind of go from there, just see what kind of set he is. I don't think he's like a spec set. I think Whirlpool, Perish Trap makes so much sense. It definitely looks like he's going to be Spadef. Just from that damage, should be able to tell that I'm banded at this point. But banded still goes in on his team, so are we going to see the Whirlpool coming out? We are going to see the Whirlpool. So this is why we have our Hatterene. We have this exact set for it. It's going to be a little bit annoying taking this much damage, but initially I had Baton Pass on this set, and turns out that if you Baton Pass, you actually end up in a bit of a situation where you Baton Pass the Perish Song onto another Mon. So we need to keep a track of the count, because on the last turn he's going to switch out. He's going to switch probably into Clefable if I had to guess. That does so much damage. Does this even have EVs? Like legit, does this even have EVs? He can rest up on this turn. Doesn't really bother me much. I can just click Giga Drain, so we're on 3. When it drops to 1, we need to switch. Just go for rest, so yeah, I did expect it to be rest. But we always beat a set 1v1. We always beat a 1v1. How much is Slice Shock doing to this? Giga Drain. Yeah, no, that is Spadef. From what I can. Is it? Yeah, it's a bit of Spadef. So, yeah, we just switch out on the turn that we're going to perish, because he's not going to stay in. And this is when Shed Shell doesn't work like that, and I actually just lose my Hatterene for free. But yeah, just going to click it again. And he's going to use up his second sleep turn. I could have clicked like Psyshock or something. But yeah, I fully expect him to stay in. And on this turn, we're going to switch out. So Sleep Talk probably going to be Whirlpool, like worst it can get. This does so much damage. So yeah, on this turn, as long as Shed Shell works the way that I believe that it works, we should be able to switch out. And I'm just going to go hard into my... honestly, Entei looks pretty good. I'm kind of tempted to go Entei. Yeah, I'll go Entei. He's going to withdraw into Thickums. Just a Clefable. Awesome. So we're going to show we are Shed Shell, and I am so glad that I swapped it out. Just going to go into Entei, and honestly, Sacred Fire is absolutely just free. Now that his Fire Resist has been weakened, I don't believe it can take a Sacred Fire. So glad I actually tested Baton Pass and went with Shed Shell instead. Because that would have sucked. And if this is a Meteor Beam Clef, oh boy. Just goes into Wet Wet. I think he realizes this is kinda useless for him now. So yeah, we're just gonna Sacred Fire. This should actually knock it out. And depending on what comes in, my Casperina's use is much less than it was before. Goes into Bandit, that is the Crook. And this is a Moxie set, so probably Moxie Scarf. I'm just going to initially go into my Suicune. He can knock off here if he wants to. But I think he probably just wants to go for the EQ to do as much damage. I would assume this is a Scarf variant. Just because it's not Intimidate. And we see Stone Edge actually. That's not going to do too much. Yeah, we eat that pretty well. Can I just throw off a Scold? Scold is actually pretty free here. So yeah, I'm just going to Scold. Withdraws probably into Clef. Yeah, that was kind of to be expected. And if we get a burn, we can see whether it's Magic Guard or... so we do get the burn. Is it going to be Magic Guard or Unaware? Magic Guard, okay, cool. That is fine by me. I think I just want to go... I can go back into my Entei if I wanted to. In fact, I think that's what I want to do. I just want to put on offensive pressure. Because, like, this can set up rocks. I think that's, like, the worst. It can Toxic, I guess. Or Thunder Wave. Actually, Tricks. That kind of sucks. Is it Sticky Bob? Sticky Bob. Yeah, that sucks. I should have gone to Hatterene. But, regardless, it's now choice locked. Do I just want to throw off a Flare Blitz? I can honestly just throw off a Flare Blitz. Like, I don't think he wants to stay locked in. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a Flare Blitz. It should still do a lot of damage. Yeah, nearly knocks it out. And E-Speed is still, like, still got good use. He can't continue soft-boiling. Soft-boiling. That's not easy to say. Like, sure, I'm going to lose a lot of health here, but... something's got to take this Flare Blitz. I don't think anything on his team really wants to take Flare Blitz into Extreme Speed, so... despite having a Sticky Barb now, I think Entei still has pretty good use in this game. Clicking E-Speed is just fantastic. I don't think he has a switch in. Like, Cinderace still takes so much damage from a Flare Blitz. And I mean, this is a banded Clef. Yeah, I was going to say, he probably just wants to let this go down. So Entei picks up a second kill. We are going to take a lot of recoil, but I don't know what wants to come in, but whatever it is, I think I can just, like, I have to sack this effectively. And I'll probably have to play around Azelf a little bit more carefully. Brings in Bandit. This is Moxie's Scarf, potentially, so I don't want to give it a Moxie boost. So I'm just going to go into my Suicune. I can still use Entei to extreme speed later on in the game if I need to. And he's just going to knock off. So he's going to take a bit of chip damage. And I kind of just want to rest here. I just want to rest. He can go into Toxtricity, that is kind of like his switch in now. I could have scolded for some damage. But I think resting is just my best all-round play, keep myself as healthy as I can for the, both this and the Cinderace. Goes to Bop. That is, yeah, the Toxtricity. That's fine. We're going to rest up and we're going to go straight into our Nidoqueen. Shift gear set, it won't be able to knock us out. Boom Burst will do a good amount of damage. But yeah, I'm just going to go straight into Nidoqueen. I have no reason to go into anything else. And I kind of expect... Okay, it's probably just Specs. Just look at this damage. Yeah, that looks Specs. Never mind, that's Life Orb. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Do I want to just go for... I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave, expecting the Azelf to come in. I don't think he wants to stay in here, no. Azelf does come in, so it's going to take a good amount from this Sludge Wave. Yeah, it takes just under half. Sorry, just over half. Which is amazing. If it's Nasty Plot sucks for my team. But I can kill it with an extreme speed. I think I just want to go into my Hatterene and see what item is running. I still have the Wakan Berry on my Celesteela, so I can take a hit from the Toxtricity on that. Nidoqueen is still very useful though. It does just Nasty Plot, which is probably like worst case, but at the same time I just go hard into my Entei after this. I really don't care too much for my Hatterene here, and if he doesn't have Shadow Ball then he can't hit for super effective. Goes for Flamethrower. Do I take this? I do. Draining Kiss, I don't think it's going to knock it out, but it should still do a good amount of damage. Yeah, it almost knocks it out. And realistically, I think my Galvantula looks really nice for... Well, it doesn't look amazing, but that's going to knock me out. I just go Entei and I click Extreme Speed here. I have no reason not to. Extreme Speed's still going to do damage to other things on his team. So yeah, just going to click Extreme Speed. I don't think he's going to want to just let his Azelf go down, but if he does, then like that's honestly great for me. I think he knows that Azelf's still going to have a use in this game. Never mind, he just sacks off the Azelf, which is amazing, because that thing is a huge, huge threat. But the Scarf Crook is still an issue. Depending on the rolls, I think it's Scarf. It's doing a lot of damage, in fairness, but Suicune effectively has a lot of work to do here. And whatever comes out here is taking Extreme Speed. Like, straight up just taking Extreme Speed. think unless it's Crook. Unless it's Crook. Maybe if Crook comes out, I don't want to. How much is a +1 Crook doing to Suicune? This is the Cinderace. Like, that's fine. I'm gonna just extreme speed this. Yeah, I just extreme speed this. I get some damage off. That's a nice chip. Goes for the U-turn. I think that knocks me out. Yeah, it does. That does knock me out, and he probably goes into Crook. Crook will kill Garmantua. I don't think there's any doubting that. How do I beat Toxtricity? Get into Bandit. That is the Crook. I mean, I could just go into Celesteela. Could just go Celesteela. I mean, this doesn't switch into Toxtricity, but realistically, Galvantula is not doing a ton for me. Galvantula will die to a Stone Edge, unfortunately. Unless he's not Scarf. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, if he isn't Scarf, I'm going into Celesteela. I don't want to lose my Wakanberry. I don't want to lose Wakan, but I think just leeching here is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to leech. Likely knockoff coming in. Actually gets a Stone Edge. That's not going to do much at all. And I'm going to miss the leech, which is a bit unfortunate. I'll leech again. Like, if I got that leech off, I would be at a good amount of health to be able to take on things, but I think Celesteela has like the leech use. He gets his he gets 2 Stone Edges. I miss my leech seed. Very unfortunate. So yeah, we should get a decent amount of health back. Realistically, just chipping this thing away will be great for me. But I think I just want to go for the Earthquake. Celesteela. Earthquake's doing some damage. Yeah, I'm just going to click Earthquake on this turn. In case he wants to switch, yeah. So this will catch Toxtricity on the switch in. We know it's Life Orb, so this will drop to the Earthquake. And that's the biggest threat to my team gone. Realistically, Suicune should be able to deal with the last 2. Crook can still be an issue if it gets to +1. Yeah, it goes into the Cinderace. I don't want to take... I don't really want to take a hit with Suicune. This could be a bulk upset. I mean, Nidoqueen is kind of unnecessary at this point. So I think I'm going to go... Do I go Nidoqueen? Yeah, I'm just going to go Nidoqueen. Because Celesteela can still take a hit from Crook should the situation arise that I need it to. And on the off chance this is bulk up, I just didn't want it to get 3 bulk ups. Like, I'm going to lose a differential point for doing this. Actually, I don't. We're able to take that hit. I'm going to double into my Suicune now. I don't think this is choice locked, but I don't think he's bulk up either. Effectively, I went to Nidoqueen just to prevent him from being able to quick bulk up for free. So he's just going to go for the Pyro Ball again. So he has 5 of those left. And I'm just going to go for a Sleep Talk. And realistically, Suicune should be able to see out this game, but there's still a chance that Crook could be a problem. Actually goes for the Taunt. That's mildly annoying. So I can't Sleep Talk off, see after that. I do waste 1 turn. He's probably going to High Jump Kick, I would have thought, on this turn. Super Fang, actually. That's a little bit annoying. I am very weakened. But I think I need to just preserve that. I honestly can't. Do I just lose to Cinderace now? I think I lose to Cinderace just because I switched in my Nidoqueen on that first Pyro Ball. Like, that's entirely possible here. I could go for the Scald. High Jump Kick might just knock me out. It goes for the U-turn, actually. So I Scald on the turn that I wake up. I think I just lose to Cinderace. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely a chance I just lose to Cinderace. We don't get a burn. I don't think I live an EQ. Don't think I live an EQ. This is a bit of a rough situation. Suicune, Cinderace, 50. What about Crook? I definitely misplayed. It's a little bit, sucks a little bit. It's doing that. I'm on 59. On 29%. I mean, unless it's adamant. If it's adamant, it's a roll to knock me out. I think I have to rest on this turn. I think it could be adamant. I gotta rest. I think I gotta rest and hopefully it doesn't knock me out. There's the EQ. If this doesn't knock me out, we have a chance. It does. I should have switched. Should have switched. Yeah, I lose to Cinderace. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. I think my only way is to Leech Seed. Yeah, I should have switched there. Switching was my play. The timer got me. And, yeah. It's unfortunate because Cinderace does just win now. Unless by some miracle, like, he misses a Pyro Ball. Yeah, he's just going to Earthquake. Get Leech Seed. I don't think there's any world in which my Celesteela will live this Pyro Ball from Cinderace. I think I just got to bank on a miss. I think I just got to bank on the miss. I'm going to double Leech Seed on the off chance that he decides to go out into his Cinderace, but yeah, I think he was adamant. Judging off of that damage, I think he was adamant. But I think Cinderace probably still did enough. I don't know. I think I definitely threw this game, which sucks. I should have switched out, but even then, if he goes into his Cinderace, he's got a Taunt. Nah, I definitely threw. That's super unfortunate. I've now got a bank on him missing a Pyro Ball. I mean, I protect on the first. And then that's 4. I got a switch. Yeah. It comes down to mind games, I think. I think it might well come down to mind games. If he clicks U-turn on this turn, then he makes a good play. So he's got 3 left. He's got 3 left. He would have to click it on Galvantula. He would have to click it on Galvantula as well. This is... Yeah, so... Effectively, I've got to play off of him choking. I think I've got to go for the Earthquake on this turn. He still has Pyro Balls left. He has 3 left. If I protect, he has 2 left, and he has to hit both. I'm clicking Earthquake. He does just click Pyro Ball. That's unfortunate. If I protected on that turn, he may have run out. I think it literally just came down to mind games. There. Like, it's easy to say I should have just clicked Protect, but honestly I should have just kept my Suicune. That was a better play. So yeah, it definitely comes down to whether or not he misses a Pyro Ball. And I don't think he does. So yeah, good game to Jay. Suicune should have had this game, but I misplayed. He hits the Pyro Ball, so yeah. We're going to lose 1-0 to Jay. Cinderace in the end just did too much. Should have clicked Protect on that Steal turn, but I don't know. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we lose our Suicune, and I think that's where we lost the game. If I just preserved it, then we were in a good position. It must have been Adamant Crook, because the roll for me to live Jolly was very good for me. But yeah, unfortunately, we are going to lose 1-0 and we fall to 1-3, -2 I think it is, which is not ideal, but there's still plenty of season left. Hopefully we can bring it back. But yeah, that sucks to lose like that, because I definitely could have won that game. 100% could have won that game, but you know, it is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, then if you enjoyed the battle, even not the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that. Make sure to go check out Jay's side, and until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.